we're choosing every day to use the thing that's going to destroy us. We are the ones that are responsible for our own demise. If we choose not to use it and we actively put it down and actively go seek one another, we become more tribal in our nation, in our nature. Right now, we're all separate, and we live through via these synthetic programs that do all our writing for us, do all of our creativity for us, do everything for us. That doesn't make us better humans. That makes us regress and fall back.
How to make your lady feel special on Saturday night.
Hey, sweet cheeks.
This is a weird one. Mangoes. I don't know why people were mad at mangoes.
Oh my God, I don't know. Poor mangoes.
Poor mangoes. Jeez. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Fire, the ATF.
Well,
this one I totally agree with. Playing devil's advocate is overrated. I say this because I feel like, especially online on the internet, people want to be contrarian to either be a troll or because they're not interesting enough to flush out your idea. They just have to be contrarian with everything.
It's edgy, dude.
I'm being edgy.
So dumb.
Welcome everyone to Our Town Podcast, coming to you from the Cedar Stream Studio space in beautiful downtown Renton. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, share if you can, and review if available. We'd love to hear from you, so comment below and tell us how we're doing. Hit the like and subscribe button to never miss an episode. And don't forget to visit our-townpodcast.com for all the links. Join the members only section of the website or sign up on Patreon. And now, here they are, the boys of Our Town Podcast.
I need it for my skin. Well, welcome everybody to another exciting edition of Our Town Podcast.
Extraordinary.
Coming to you from the Cedar Stream Studios in beautiful and historic, lovely sunny downtown Renton, Washington today. And it's not going to go down. The sun doesn't go down until after 8 now.
No, I think it's a total of almost 15 hours of sunlight.
Wow.
That's a bunch.
We don't know what to do with ourselves. That's an abundance of sun.
Look, here comes somebody running across the street right now.
Hey, in the sun.
Yep.
Good on you.
Great job.
Get healthy.
Get out there and do that healthy stuff.
Yes.
I see people running like along Rainier Avenue at night in the rain, though. It's like, man, you're into it, bro.
That's some hardcore stuff. That's a McIrvin kind of thing. Boys, tonight's safe word, if you're not feeling safe for any reason, tonight's safe word is Picasso.
Oh.
So just yell out Picasso. We'll stop this here program and check on you. Folks can do it at home. Yell out Picasso, hit pause.
Yeah.
Make a tuna sandwich.
No.
Do the laundry.
Open a pickle jar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For a loved one.
For a loved one.
Clean the toilet.
Clean the toilet.
Wow.
that's not.
Let's
take a bath. How about take a bubble bath?
Yeah.
That's
That'll
good.
work too.
And then when you feel up to it, hit play and finish this episode.
Yes.
Picasso, boys, because I don't know if you remember the Disney hit Aladdin
I remember it well.
way back in the day, early 90s, right?
Oh, yeah, I believe so.
Something like that. They got Robin Williams to star in that, and he didn't want to do it.
Oh.
And they didn't want to pay his normal fee of I think it was $8 million is what he was getting on movies. And they wanted to pay him a whole lot less. They tried to get him to agree to $75K.
Whoa, that's a lot less.
Didn't want to do the movie, but he knew he had young kids, and he's like, I want to do this for my kids. So he agreed to do it if Disney wouldn't use him to promote the products in the movie so much. He just kind of wanted to be a low key,
Right.
this is an art film, right?
Yeah.
Even though it's like called Aladdin.
Well, he's the genie.
Yeah.
He's the genie.
Yeah, he steals the
That's
show.
true.
But he steals the show. I mean, anything.
And Robin
he-
Williams. I thought you were going to say that he was going to take some of the proceeds or the
Yeah, that
percentage.
would be great. Yeah,
That would have been better
About
for him. So
5% off the top.
the movie comes out, and he's just so dynamic that they have to use him to promote the movie, right?
Sure.
So they start using him and their commercials and the advertising, all that stuff. And he's like pissed. He's like, dude, you didn't pay me my full fee to be in this thing. And we had an agreement. So a lot of back and forth between them. They were talking sequel. He's like, I'm not working with you ever again. And so Disney decided to remedy the situation by sending Robin Williams a Picasso painting worth approximately $1 million at the time.
Wow.
To kind of just like, hey, we're sorry, here's a peace offering. Well,
Picasso.
poor Robin Williams. This Picasso was a self-portrait. This was during a time that Picasso was doing himself in self-portraits as other artists. So this particular one, Picasso, I think it was a drawing. I don't know if it was a painting so much, but made himself look like Van Gogh with the missing ear and all that stuff. So poor Williams wasn't interested in the painting. In fact, it didn't go with his style at his house, which was very colorful and sort of all over. It's kind of like his personality.
Sure.
So they did eventually get back together. He didn't do the first sequel, but I think he did later sequels and stuff like that. But eventually they got kind of made up and it was fine. But Williams even joked at one point, I think Eric Idle suggested he burn it on TV.
Oh, man.
And he said, yeah, I might just do that.
I just do it.
Nobody knows where the painting is now.
Oh, jeez.
Do they have an idea of how much it is now?
Cage.
I can't imagine that Williams would have, he's a smart dude. He wouldn't have. Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know.
Burned it?
Yeah.
Well,
man.
He had a few dollars, from.
And don't be mad at the artwork. Be mad at Disney.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, donate it to a museum or something, right? But
I've never spent a whole lot of. Yeah, that's cool. That's really. He's Robin Williams.
He's Robin Williams. So Picasso. Sometimes you can't even, get past it with a Picasso.
No.
But
$75K?
Yeah,
just a
weird.
That is
nut amount.
undercut. I don't know if I would have done that movie for $75K.
Well, I would have, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been nearly as good.
Oh, yeah.
Right. That would have been pretty good, though. I think he would have done a good job.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So, if you're not feeling safe, just yell out Picasso.
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 Folks, we're going to do a new segment. We've always done sort of headlines and stuff, but we're going to do kind of a time capsule thing where we're each going to throw a news story into the time capsule.
Okay.
So that we can look this up 50 years from now.
Yeah, jeez.
When we're all in the pods connected to the Matrix.
Right.
And we can review these stories.
Orange is the new blue.
So I've got one, guys. I've been reading a lot about whales washing up on Washington shores, ocean shores, and those areas. In fact, last year had the highest amount that washed up on Washington. These are dead whales that just wash up. Last year had 13.
Wow. Just in Washington alone?
Just in Washington alone.
Wow.
And this is usually from early spring through June that this happens because there's the migration patterns. Because I think they're heading to Alaska right now. For
colder water.
Yeah,
it might be
stuff
British
like
Columbia.
No, they're heading. Are they heading north right now?
Oh, yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As it gets warmer, because they venture all the way down to like Mexico and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's less.
They go down and mate in Norte Sur in the Baja, which is the halfway point between Cabo and San Diego.
Okay.
And there's a place called, I don't remember it, but I drove through there and that's where they all, in that cove, they mate down there and then they go back up north.
It's because the tacos are amazing.
They
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
Anywhere Ensenada South, you're in good shape. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was 18 last year. 18
Wow, that's worse.
total.
Yeah.
Worse. So far, we've had 13
Oh,
statewide.
jeez.
So we're on track to beat last year's.
Yeah, and what is their
record.
What are they
season for
saying?
migration?
Yeah.
One more time.
Go
What are you yelling at me?
ahead, Mike.
Well, what is their migration time period? Like what?
Yeah, early spring through
Oh, okay.
June.
Yeah,
By
okay,
June,
okay.
they're
Yeah, no.
usually all the way up in
Yeah.
northern waters. I thought they said Alaska, but you could be right. Could be
Well,
up
something
BC,
colder water.
north.
Yeah, there's more
Definitely
oxygen the colder the water,
Yeah.
therefore more living things. Right?
So most of the whales discovered this spring are males who likely died of starvation because the warmer temperatures just
Yeah,
killing off
man.
their feet
Yeah.
and stuff.
Hmm.
So climate change. It's just reduced the food supply as the ice melts up north and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They
And
just,
these are gray whales.
I
That's the
believe
type
so.
of whale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they a baleen whale or are they a toothed whale? I think they're a baleen whale.
Where they,
They're filter feeders. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, just can't imagine. The Star Trek came back to save the whales, right?
Yeah. They're a
that was-
specific humpback
Yeah.
named like Nestor. So I
You're
heard.
making that up. But this is, I mean, we joke here, but this is sad.
It's awful.
friggin'
Yeah. And I mean, that's
tale.
an indicator species, obviously.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, because if they're the end of that food chain, right?
Yes.
Because they don't get preyed upon. And these weren't preyed upon, right?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
And they are baleen whales.
Are they?
all right.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
are. Yep.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So,
I checked,
Yeah.
I
So-
checked the internet.
So,
and it's
but
always
that-
right.
But if they're that, the largest intaker of calories, right? Give or take, I would think. And for the longest period of time, because they outlive a tuna, right? Tunas still eat a lot of other foods, right? Make a lot of poop and all that kind of stuff. But whales much more so for a longer period of time.
Right.
But that just means that that's the balene's the tiny shit, right?
Yeah.
Plankton style tiny shrimps.
Right.
Krill
It's like,
and that sort of
yes,
thing. Right.
man, that's a major hubbub, right?
yeah.
yeah. And if that food source is going away,
Yeah.
it affects all the way up to the top
Oh,
of the
everything.
food chain.
Oh, yeah,
Oh my God.
Because
Yeah.
it affects the crab.
I bet
affects
everything top to bottom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And
we should probably
whale
look into
falls.
that.
There's a thing about which I didn't think about until relatively recently, but like a dying whale at sea, and eventually, I guess they all are going to make it out to sea, right? But the amount, because they drift down, burp, 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 and the stuff that gets to them is just like a massive calorie. It makes an ecosystem, at least temporarily, and by temporarily, a few years, right? For all the things to like feed off it, all the reactions, blah, 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 all the stuff that happens. It's just like all these kinds of things worked at a certain rate for millennia. And now that rate is changing, right? And the pattern, all these like birth cycles and death cycles and plankton cycles and weather cycles and fire cycles and all these systems that were relatively stable worldwide for a long fucking time, they're not stable now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I hope they can. I don't know what we can do at this point, right? I mean,
I don't know,
obviously,
yeah.
we're. What'd you say? 2050 is our time limit, or whatever.
I don't
it
know,
is?
maybe.
Yeah.
Although, like we joked about with the bald eagles, don't eat them. You leave something alone for a minute and it'll come
Yes,
back.
yeah.
But there's no way humans are going to go, okay, we'll quit fishing.
Right.
Let's give it 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could,
Yeah.
because we need calories, right? And there's 8+ billion of us who every single one of us need calories.
Yeah.
To keep our organism warm, basically. That's all we're spending that food on is keeping our organs hot.
Yeah. Thank God there's still M&Ms and Starbucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the M&M
Mocha.
crop is strong. Like,
It is.
That fake chocolate,
Yeah. Oh
whatever
man,
it is. Yeah.
I would think by leaving systems alone is probably the best thing we can do.
Yeah.
But I just
Yeah.
Right.
Got to quit warming the earth.
well that too, right?
Yeah. So
It's
you're
not already
then
happening.
you're in favor of getting rid of a third of the population or 2/3 of the population.
If we could do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I get to choose?
Yeah, do I get to pick?
I know. I don't think we get a pick.
That's always the tough part, right? Because it could be me.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and the mass starvation, that's what I've heard is that they're going to, who are they? Just the plans of just what's happening in the Strait of Hormuz with the fertilizer, not being able to get to the places for spring for planting.
Right.
Yeah.
That's going to have an enormous effect on the future
Of our species?
of eating, kind of like the whales.
Yeah, you can't just kick these giant systems in the nuts. You know what I mean? It's like you just can't. Yeah.
And you know that the United States, Donald Trump included, knows about the need for fertilizer and where it comes
does
from.
not. How dare you give him
somebody
like that?
Somebody in the administration.
Russell Vought does.
Yes. Yeah.
Right? The people who are really steering, right? Not controlling Trump.
Right.
Because they don't need to.
Right.
He gets to just blow shit up, and then they get to fill in that gap. Right? Yeah. Those are the power players, the ones whose ideas are filling the gap.
Right.
Yeah, I really think that.
But it ain't that guy.
It ain't that guy. You're probably right. But whoever, in the big scheme of the global need for oil,
keep them struggling.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just doing everything they can to destroy the fundamental nature of how we all get along on this planet.
And it's, I do think it's tied in with the dying whales. Is the thing, but it's just the hyper greed. They can't just leave well enough alone, dude. No. They are just so ravenous. They want it all.
I know.
Man, it's like you guys, and just no vision, no foresight. It's like, how is this not going to burn you too?
Yeah, somebody posted.
I think they have underground bunkers.
But for how long? What I mean?
Somebody posted a picture of all the richest people, the list of the richest people, and then their estimated net value. And I know it's whatever because it's stock options or whatever, right?
Right.
So whatever Tesla guy is worth.
Yeah, he's
Elon
worth almost $1 trillion.
Right. Yeah. Mass amounts of billions of dollars. Right.
Sure.
And I was just looking at that list and I'm like, any one of these guys could donate half of their fortune and solve so many problems. God, if every one of them donated 10% of their fortune, just put it all together, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, the Walmart family, the whole, whoever, they could. How
about the British royal family?
I have no idea. List. Same type of thing. And in that case, my argument is, well, how come they're not just using the power that this wealth gives them just to steer things in a good direction?
In a good direction.
That's all they got to do. They already own the politicians because we're mad that they own the politicians and therefore the policies.
Right.
What's keeping them from doing good?
Oh, better education, better health care, food security.
For generations and generations of your very own species.
Yes, because they don't care.
Yeah.
And, I think simply we are thinking in what we think is the right direction for all, right? All for one for all mentality. And that mentality is kindness, love, taking care of your neighbor, looking out for your community, et cetera, et cetera. But your question's really valid. What the fuck are they thinking? What's making them think that this is a good idea to steer the earth and its people into killing one another?
Into a positive feedback of doom for our species. For the species. Yeah. And what kind of bunker could you possibly have? Yeah. It's like if the mob comes, you've got a bunker for that until your security guy puts a couple in you.
Right.
But up until that point, you're protected from the mob. Atmospheric catastrophe? You're not bunkering out of that.
Yeah.
No.
For how long?
What is the value of life? So you got a mansion underground, but what is the value?
Yeah, dude. No, of being alone.
Yeah.
Right, dude. So I just ding dong.
It's not like you're going out and buying a new mega yacht at that point.
No, because life has lost the point.
Yeah.
The
Right?
only thing I can think of is that because
They're shape-shifting lizard people.
they're shape-shifting lizard people,
The
and
only explanation
Yes,
that
it only
covers
makes
all
sense.
bases.
Yeah.
but I think the fact that if robots can do all of the work and they can get an AI system built
Oh yeah.
and they can get 0 point energy and they can make it last forever, they'll have slaves forever.
Yeah, they get rid of the 8.1 billion.
Right. And
Right,
they get it down to 500 million.
Which I
or
get,
whatever.
but then even how do you do that? A super germ, a fucking gene bomb. You know
Well,
what I mean? I'm going to
just
use my
starve out
AI
everybody.
to make a gene bomb that goes after all the Witskis. You know what I mean? Because that's who they're looking for.
Well, you cut off the food supply to a great portion of the world, and that is a great mass. And we'll start eating one another.
But we also get violent. No, we do.
We will start eating one another.
Yeah, kind of. We've got geese and ducks, evidently. There's ducks out on the block. We're like,
They're just walking through the crosswalks.
That one jackoff who was trying to run him over.
Or something,
Yeah, it was weird.
It is weird.
It's like, come on, take your time, buddy.
Yeah, it is that big a deal.
Mike, what about you?
Well,
what do you want to put in the time capsule?
Similar, and this is last week's news, and there's been some great stuff that has also happened. We did the longest journey away from Earth in the Artemis mission.
That was very cool.
It was totally cool. That's really, humans are capable of great stuff.
And I just quick on that. I watched I guess it was a news conference or something where they had all 4 astronauts back at NASA and they were discussing it. They were up on stage, and I just the excitement that the 4 of them had, and the hugs and the high fives and the just was exciting, and it made me feel like, God, we need a space race again. We need something. We need exploration.
Yeah. And it can't be corporate.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't care if Tesla makes it to the fucking moon.
Yeah.
I want us to make it to the moon.
As a people.
Yeah. Because it has a different flavor to it. You know what I mean?
I don't need a big Tesla billboard on the
something goofy and for the wrong reasons, but then we can do all the mining we want. It's a paradise. There's no regulations.
Yeah. Yeah. Who can get the first bulldozer up there?
And then Sam Rockwell's up there losing his mind.
You know how much that flag is worth up there?
Yeah.
Neil Armstrong's flag.
Anyway. Oh, but wait, it's my turn.
Yes, go.
So we have done a bunch of cool shit, but I think in the end, and I mean, China's making it to space, right? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. India, et cetera. But NASA, us that got us to the moon, right? The democracy part of it, the choice, the self-agency, freedom to educate, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 with all its inequalities and ding-dong shit. So the idea that after taking over the media, taking over the messaging, hitting every low blow, emotional, gut, reactionary, dog shit populist, Orban is gone. He lost in a free and fair election by a lot. His party got booted, right? Democracy can win. People can be activated through the propaganda. We crave agency. We want freedom. We understand freedom for ourselves, and occasionally we recognize that each of us are worthy of it. Dignity and freedom. Those things don't come in dictatorships. They don't come in societies where there's the haves and everyone else. Right? And we are actively losing that in the United States. We become virtually a wannabe banana republic in just a few short years. It's terrifyingly quickly, right? With a lot of poison for 2,500 years, right? But a lot of forward momentum in 2,500 years.
Yeah,
you know?
this guy had 16 years.
Yeah, dude. To entrench.
Yes. Got state media. He got media ban that was opposition.
Yes.
He got the courts appointed to his favor.
Lined his pockets. Lined a bunch of dangerous people's pockets. And made a Big Brother in Big Brother. Yeah. Man, what a piece of shit. It's like we can have people in government, and I'm not saying we do, but who have vision, right? And I'm not a nationalist. I think we're humans, right? But the fact of the matter is we have nation states, and they should be accountable to the people, not the people's whim, but the people's need. You know what I
Aren't they
mean?
more like kingdoms?
The nation states right now?
Well,
Or,
so a nation state is supposedly the United States, right?
yeah, ideally.
Well, ideally, we are a nation state. It doesn't feel like a nation state right now because we're not. It's not for the people, by the people.
No,
that
it
sort of thing,
it
right?
just feels like a bunch of gangsters.
Yeah. So who
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
What is a nation state then?
Well, a nation state really is just the definition that there's these places that are sovereign places
Okay.
and separate from each other,
Okay.
right? Like the states that we have in the United States.
Or the European Union,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah, there's I just mean the term nation state, like a nation,
Okay.
right? But
Gotcha.
but one with a rule of law, rules of some kind or another,
Right.
right? So that's just how I define that.
And you're
But
kind of equating that to what's going on in Hungary as far as the
that the people decided that they needed to exercise their voice,
Right.
and they showed up and they
spoke.
took a gamble on somebody else, right? By in overwhelming numbers, right? That's the key, is the activity.
Yeah. And keep in mind too, I mean, the guy that they elected used to be a part of Orban's party,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
he's still right wing
Sure.
guy, but he's not the
He'd be like no, he's not even a Mitt Romney.
He's the George Bush.
something. Well, George Bush was
Maybe
a
the
corrupt
Mitt
piece of
Romney.
shit too, man. He
Yeah.
really
Oh,
was.
war criminal,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah. And I don't mean to promote Mitt Romney,
No.
but compared to the ding dong
John
of today,
McClane.
I
or
believe
John,
he's a decently decent person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Would I let him babysit? 50-50.
Not your dog.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that Mitt Romney? They do voiceovers over the top of and come up with different things to say.
Bad lip reading or whatever.
Bad lip reading. Mitt Romney's was the best. So go check out Mitt Romney's
right.
bad lip reading.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, God, he just came to mind, people.
Yeah. So my only point
democracy,
is that
people deserve freedom, agency, dignity.
Yeah.
Right. And that doesn't get handed to us by the powerful.
Yeah.
We have to try to eliminate that pyramid of power, but you have to shoulder the responsibility then and be your brother's keeper.
Yeah.
You know where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
So that's just the price of freedom, is assuring someone else's freedom. Right.
Yeah.
I like that, Mike.
All
That's a
right.
good
And
time capsule
That's
thought
my
for the
time
moment.
capsule.
And if you can ensure
Yeah.
it for somebody else, then it means you've got it.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Yeah. Service to others, man. Service to others.
Yeah.
I love it.
Geez, Jeff, do you have something to throw in the time capsule?
Well, I think like what I was talking about yesterday or earlier tonight before we started the program, about how AI, ChatGPT, Grok, all those things are taking away our creativity and our ability to think. So at some point, there's going to be a dramatic change and a flip towards wanting more of a analog experience as opposed to this digital experience that just doesn't feel right. No matter how well these AI bots can
polish it or whatever.
yeah, and suck up to you and tell you you're the best and all that sort of thing. I'm a big believer that we're going to need to have more analog experiences, face-to-face human experiences. And I think more of a need for that, a need for people to be around people so that we feel one another's energy, because we do work better when we have, you can't put people in solitary confinement. Solitary confinement destroys people. Right?
That's a cruel and unusual punishment.
It's a very cruel and unusual punishment. So as we move farther into the AI revolution and it gets more, I don't know, aware or whatever it's going to do, whatever the fear-based tactics that's been pushed on us, that it's going to take over all our jobs and destroy the world and it's going to be like Terminator. We have to remember that we are choosing every day to use the thing that's going to destroy us. We are the ones that are responsible for our own demise. If we choose not to use it and we actively put it down and actively go seek one another, we become more tribal in our nation, in our nature. Right now, we're all separate, and we live via these synthetic programs that do all our writing for us, do all of our creativity for us, do everything for us. That doesn't make us better humans. That makes us regress and fall back. And so I think it's really important to send the message that we need to continue to be more analog with one another, face to face, and have real conversations with real people. That's all.
Yeah. It's interesting with AI, and I know it's getting better by the minute, by the second that we're sitting here.
For sure it is.
But it's so weird because when you watch something, a video clip, or you read something that AI has generated, or you listen to a voice or something, it just sounds off.
It does, because it's still mispronouncing things, just like it still makes typos,
right,
and stuff like that. But
extra
but it won't.
fingers.
But not for long. Not for long, man.
No,
not for long. It'll do that just often enough, to make us doubt ourselves, not to make it, because we will no longer doubt it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Oh no, that time is short. It is, because we're not that hard to fool, people. We're really not. Don't
no, there's plenty of people.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah.
There was a point in time when I used to get phone calls, and I kind of, when the digital revolution was starting, and you were getting these phone calls by robots that just kind of ask you questions, and they weren't real people, right? Yeah. And I was like, I can sense that this isn't a real person. So I would actively ask them a simple question: what's 2 + 2? Right? And they would never answer the question. And then all of a sudden it would just hang up on me. Right. And I'm like, I just want to know if I'm talking to a robot or a computer or something.
May I mambo dog face to the banana peel?
I'm just thinking that. That's so funny. I was like, you just talk wrong.
Just talk wrong to them. Exactly. Yeah. That's a reference to
fucking circuits are just frying, smoke coming out of the robot's ears.
He's going to save us all.
Steve Martin.
Yeah.
My 5-year-old goes to school and he asks to go to the bathroom, and may I mambo dog face of the banana patch? That's so great. My kids know that by heart. Yeah.
Nice.
Hi, Georgia. Hi, Ben. Hi, Max. Hi, Virginia.
Hey, kids.
Hey, kids.
Holla at your old man.
Yeah. So analog.
And in person and real.
In person. Do
Isn't that
thing.
Blade Runner? That's a subplot to Blade Runner. And in the book, it's a religion. But like the owls, everybody wants living things around them because there aren't none.
Yeah.
But it's done.
Yeah.
Right? So even the synthetic owl.
Or the snakes.
You know what I mean? Right. All that stuff is synthetic, but people just want to feel something. They want to think that there's animals still. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. What a dystopian world that
is. It is. Yeah. The only people who really want to be alive are synthetic.
Yeah.
Right. I've seen attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion.
Yes.
The Tannhauser Gate.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So if anything, I would hope that the time capsule would show that we are interested in humanity and not the rise of the machines.
Yeah. And that the rise of the machines are going to lead to a rebirth in our love of humanity.
I think that's exactly what. Yeah,
all right, you put that in the capsule.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
It's in the capsule.
The love of humanity. Because it's real. It's a real thing, man.
Oh, it is. That's why we have poets, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
I mean, love her head.
Nice. I enjoyed this time capsule.
Thanks, Charles. Thanks for
I know.
Bad boy up
in
10 or 20 years and see how miserable
right.
we actually are.
Right.
Jeez.
But we'll visit it again and go over this.
Nice. Well, speaking of time capsules, boys, I ran into an article that talked about this kind of funny thing. This was about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Reddit got a hold of a GQ magazine from 1995. Had Steve Young, the old quarterback from the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
And in that magazine, people wrote in about their the most overrated things. So there's a list of like 80 of the most overrated things that people could think of in 1995. So what is that?
Windows 95.
30 years ago,
31 years
31
ago.
years ago.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Bananas.
Uh,
So Reddit got a hold of it, had a big discussion about it. And it was kind of funny. I read some of their stuff, but the quote is, there's still a lot of mediocrity and outright crap out there that's getting a free ride, but not here. These are the overrated things. So 81 people, places, and things utterly unworthy of the praise and respect they'd receive. So I thought it'd be kind of funny.
from 95.
From 1995.
Love it.
And then in 2024, GQ did it again. They had their editorial staff come up with all the overrated stuff in 2024. So I figured it'd be kind of funny if we go through some of them.
Sure.
Could take us back to the 1995. Jeff, you are working at the saloon, or are you?
1995 is the March 13th, 1995
Yeah,
is when
the
the
year it
whistle
opened,
stopped.
Oh,
open.
nice.
At the Hauser location, right?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
Burnett's is right now. Yeah, across from the train station.
Yeah.
6:30 a.m. March 13th, 1995. 30 years ago, March 13th, we
Nice.
opened the doors and Mike McPhail handed me the keys and said, "Good luck, kid."
Ah,
Nice.
Yeah.
Mike, do you have any idea where you were?
hanging out with Jupiter.
Yeah,
Trying probably.
that's true. 'Cause
Yeah,
he would've
wiping
been,
booties. Yeah. Just about a year.
Just about a year old by then.
Yeah, and you were you at Jet City at the
I
time?
was at Jet City. At the
Yeah,
time.
you're
I
Jet
think I had
City.
3 jobs, man.
Yeah.
My man got 3 jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think I was living here in beautiful Renton down by City Hall
Oh.
in the Pink House, I
Mm.
think.
Were you in the Pink House?
Yeah, for a while.
geez.
Are you talking about right on the
Yes.
corner across the
Yeah,
street?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not 535, is it?
Yeah, 535 Wells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know that house.
People used to come off that corner at like 90.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
nuts.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
About
Who
to
was the lad? George.
George was
Yeah, he was.
before George. It
Oh.
was a couple,
All right.
and then they sold it to George while we were living there.
All right.
Is that next door to the Rub and Tug?
Is there a
that's
Rub and
one
Tug
block.
now?
That's
Oh,
on
that's
Williams.
Williams.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
This is Wells. Yeah,
Wells.
right across from City Hall.
Got
I
it.
guess that is too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
I think I was messing around at junior college. I might have been getting ready to, 95. I would have still been at Green River getting my associates
Oh.
before I transferred to the UW. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, man, these are the biggest things that they came up with in 95. And you got to take yourself to that 95 mind, because some of these are going to go like, what?
Yeah.
Why is that over?
NYPD Blue. Like, what?
But like Bjork,
Oh,
people were like so over it. And I don't know if that was when she went to the music awards and she had that swan dress.
she wore a
on.
swan. Yeah, it's probably right around that.
Probably
point.
right there.
Yeah. I don't know much from Bjork.
I don't
but,
either.
She's always just been Bjork.
I know she was
Yeah.
big for a minute.
She's Icelandic.
She's Icelandic.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she
And
was
a
in a
great
successful
voice.
band that I can't remember. But
It's called
yeah,
Bjork.
yes.
And
But she was in a band before that.
yeah,
I can't remember.
I
what
can't
they were.
remember what it is either.
Jeez, well,
I don't know.
Fine, that's
I
GQ
just-
magazine.
yeah, I
Talking shit
wasn't-
about Bjork. Interesting.
I wasn't a Bjork
Yeah.
fan, so I wouldn't have been able.
I don't.
to,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
I don't know from Bjork.
This one hits close to home. The
Oh, yeah.
righteousness about Ticketmaster.
Oh, yeah.
Was
So
that
remember
95?
Pearl Jam?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
No,
I
that
think
was 90. Well, right around
I
there.
guess so.
they had started
Yeah.
a little bit before that.
Yeah, was that
right?
Pearl Jam? You know, 'cause,
Pearl Jam.
Metallica was Napster.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, Pearl Jam did. They carried that.
they
around.
went and
Yeah.
testified in front of Congress
Yeah.
and a bunch of
Yeah.
other stuff. But I mean,
Yeah.
proven right, we just got a
Another one. Yeah.
monopoly
Yeah.
busting
Ah.
judgment
Yeah.
against them. So
Yep.
yeah,
Finally, after all these
Yeah,
years.
is Ticketmaster the same as Live Nation then?
it
They
became
own-
them.
Oh,
Yeah,
right
or
now that-
Live Nation
that
bought
tracks,
Ticketmaster
doesn't it?
or something.
Other way around.
Other way around.
Because I think
Oh.
Paul Allen bought Ticketmaster.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know.
And then when Paul Allen bought Ticketmaster, that was when the prices went up and they started to gouge and,
fee
It'd
upon
be weird. It'd be
fee.
really
Fee.
predatory in their business
Yeah.
practices. Like,
Yeah,
man,
absolutely.
a little's enough.
Yeah,
You don't need it all right now.
right now.
You know.
But I think that was probably about the time that they were Pearl Jam was testifying.
Mm.
People were like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God, quit
Yeah.
being so self-righteous about these guys that are
What
charging."
does Eddie Vedder
exorbitant
sound like
fees."
in court? I've been heard about that.
Yeah. even flow. Well, also, they were at the Emmys or something like that, or the MTV Music Awards, and whoever was in charge of seating sat them next to the Ticketmaster table.
Nice.
Yeah. It was kind of funny.
That is awesome.
Man. This one I don't understand. Vine ripened tomatoes.
Oh, I remember that story.
Who's mad at vine ripened tomatoes?
That's odd.
What's the difference between vine ripened because you let it
I think
sit
still
longer?
you're paying for the
vine coming out of it.
They're not pre-plucked. They're doing the work.
Yeah. But it supposedly tasted better and that sort of thing.
They're shipping, man.
Oh, because they're still getting nutrients from the vine.
Longer and moisture. Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah.
So they're not filling full of nitrogen or CO fucking
to keep
gas. You know what I mean?
There was some story out there too that they had perfected the tomato, and then the people that perfected the tomato, they made this perfect tomato, perfect flavor, perfect everything.
Nice.
And then big business like Big Ag came in and destroyed them because they didn't own that technology. Right. And so there was some technology that made them just really super nutrient dense and that sort of thing. I saw it on 60 Minutes, so it's got to be real.
Yeah. Big Ira came in and turned him into Prego.
Right.
How can I really make this great tomato mediocre?
Or bottom out like big companies do to suppress the technology.
My engine runs on water.
Right. You must die. Right.
Man.
Just
this one, and it's still a problem today, rainforests. Like people
they're overrated.
They're overrated.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
know, 1995.
95. GQ's all like, just lighting a cigar, throw it into the rainforest. What the fuck you talking about, GQ?
Give me a tree. I need to light something on fire.
Fucking rainforest overrated?
Overrated.
Mad at a rainforest.
Right?
Was this when?
I don't know. It must have been a lot.
Okay, well, and I remember they were like cutting down the size of Long Island every day or whatever it was. It's like, which is insane.
It is nuts. Yeah.
It's
hundreds
insane.
of thousands of acres.
Yeah.
And they haven't touched nearly as much rainforest as available.
I hope not. I mean, I think it continues to this day. And they were burning vast areas and displacing native folks who still live there in a balanced, harsh, but a balanced fucking life.
Like
right?
Avatar.
Yeah, leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
And
burn it down and then put cattle that they won't be able to eat. The people tending those cattle, that gets shipped elsewhere. That gets shipped to McDonald's over here or Europe or some shit, dude.
Yeah.
So you're sacrificing the food you could be eating for food you can't eat.
Fucking A. What's going on?
Man. So, I disagree with GQ.
Yeah.
Just shocker.
Yeah. I remember this one because I remember some movies, and I don't remember the time frame of the movies, but I'm picturing this as like it was a hip thing to do, but poetry slams.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Those were cool.
I love it.
Did you have a bunch of those at like the Pioneer Square Saloon?
Oh yeah, they had them. They had them all the time at like the saloon.
All over down there.
Right? Wherever. God, what's that place called? What's the underage music?
The OK.
The OK
for sure.
Hotel.
Because that was like a literary club.
Yeah.
Fucking brainiacs.
Yeah.
And but they were making Mike Myers in So I Married an Axe Murder. Isn't there a whole like
poetry?
The whole bit about it.
Yeah, I'm picturing like some teenage movies where the kids would go to like the cool kids would go drink lattes or cappuccino and listen to.
Yeah, those things were
Drop
were
the
really
pancake batter.
Yeah, baby.
On the griddle. Sizzle, sizzle.
And clapping is too aggressive, so you snap instead. It's like snapping makes me nervous. That sounds like gunshots.
Jets, sharks.
I don't remember it being offensive though, or overrated.
Apparently it was overrated.
No, yeah, that's odd.
Apparently it was over 1995. Yeah. Bill Gates electro-fitted bunker home.
Is that the one on Medina?
I don't know.
Probably. There must have been an article that came out that kind of showed out like Better Homes and Gardens.
He's got a bowling alley,
Architectural Digest or something where it showed off his house and people were just over it.
I don't know how that can be overrated. The thing's Xanadu, I think is what they call that place.
Oh, really?
It's for sale.
Wow.
It's for
Is it?
sale right
Is it?
now.
Wow,
Should we
geez.
go in on it?
Yeah.
I think so.
At the Our Town
Yeah.
bunker.
We just need a few more
A few
subscribers.
more subscribers,
yeah.
folks. and we-
Yeah, come on, people.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll let
geez,
you
a great
come
time
hang
for the
out. I'm
segue,
sure
yeah.
there's a pool.
No, like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment and subscribe.
Buy something
Click
from our
right here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Get something from the old store.
yeah, so we can buy a bunker.
Yeah, and we'll invite you over.
No, so we can buy Xanadu.
Oh yeah, so specific bunker. Oh man, yeah. Remember, yeah, we thought he was just a weird guy. I mean, he is, on the Epstein logs, but I don't know.
Yeah, the thing that weirds me out most about
His old lady dropped him fast.
fast. Good for
Did-
her
Yeah, well, she doesn't. She's not.
playing around.
No,
Yeah,
She
that
had
he's bought up
access to
so much
information.
American farmland.
is that true?
I
Because I've been hearing that my
believe
entire
so.
adult life, and I've never looked into
But I've
it.
never seen
No.
what he's done with it.
Yeah.
Well, I think the plan is the 2030 agenda that they have, the World Economic Forum and the
and he'd be loving the GMOs.
whatever. He is trying to make plant-based foods a normal thing where meat is no longer
Oh, no more
a deal.
cows.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
more cows.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and just I don't know. I don't know if
Poor
he's going to
people
be.
anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
if he's
yeah.
going to be a farmer or if he's just going to be a.
Green.
Rich people beat
probably-
Komodo dragons and shit. They don't
What-
give a fuck.
What do farmlands have in common with each other?
They're completely necessary, and they're more rare than we would dare think.
True that. However, they have water. The water rights for those pieces of land are huge. And so I think that's why he's biting it up too, is the water rights.
Yeah, most of that water comes from public input in dams. It was
Uh-huh.
dams and water catchment systems that allowed for agriculture as we have it today.
Right.
So it's just like in the Midwest was grasslands with millions of bison,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's where the calories were rolling back and forth, right? It's like, I don't know, man. It is, but it's also control. If you control the food source, right? That's kind of the thing. It's like, and he believes in GMOs, which means he believes in the, spray everything, right? Because your plants can survive and other plants can't. Right.
Mhm.
But that is all that whole cycle of that. Yeah, Bill Gates is odd, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The glyphosate.
I don't think he's as data driven as he likes to think he is. I think he might just be kind of that way.
I think he's a pervert
Well, he might be that way.
and a child molester. Maybe.
I fucking hope.
Allegedly.
That's worse.
yeah, I don't know
Although,
if it's true, but he's on the list.
Yeah, he is. But I mean, so was Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking ain't fucking nobody.
Midgets.
You know what I mean?
They
No,
like
But he
midgets.
might
No,
like
he can't even swallow food. That guy's not
like a
doing nothing.
lap dance
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, when using his eyes to spell out, yes, rub that on me.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? It's like, but remember, that guy wanted to insulate himself with these wealthy, powerful people.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
But he's also was correct in gambling that a lot of wealthy, powerful people are awful,
Yeah.
awful people,
Uh-huh.
right? Anyway, so
Also on the list of overrated, homespun American wisdom.
What the fuck?
And I'm trying to think
stitching
of.
some time saves 9.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who's reading
What
the
did you say?
Farmer's Almanac.
What
or
did you
whatever.
say?
Stitch in time saves 9.
Yeah.
What the
more like-
fuck's that mean?
Well, if you're gonna fix something, fix it early
Okay,
because it gets worse.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
stitch in time saves 9.
Yeah.
But who was was Andy Griffith still a big deal? Matlock back then? I mean, what's the
Matlock was going strong at
homespun
that point.
wisdom?
Andy Rudy, what a dick.
Paula Dean, she wasn't around.
No,
then.
not yet.
Ooh,
Yeah, but Farmer's Almanac.
Something
And I
like
always
that.
just think old sayings or whatever,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Don't step on a crack, you'll break your mother's back. Like,
Yeah.
meh.
homespun American wisdom. I think we need more homespun American wisdom
Yeah.
now. I would be interested to see if that makes it back into the 2024 list
I
from
don't think it
GQ.
Yeah, nice.
We'll get there. A couple of celebrities, Martin Lawrence and Melissa Etheridge. on the
What?
list.
How dare
Martin
they?
Lawrence, I think at that point was doing his Martin
Oh,
TV
fuck, it
show,
used to
right?
slay me, dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pam!
2024, Martin Lawrence overrated.
I don't even know if he's around.
He's been doing some
All right.
stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't think he did Bad Boys again. It's,
Well, yeah,
we
but
need
that's because
that.
they paid him $8,
Well, that's what I'm
$10 million.
saying. Is it
I would.
overrated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But man, no, I thought the Martin TV show cracked me
But
up.
Melissa, come to my window. no.
Yeah. She's still
Etheridge?
bopping around.
She's still bopping
Yeah.
around.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad at her.
That was her big hit, though, right? That
Oh,
was,
she had quite a few on that
Oh,
album.
did she?
yeah, she's
actually.
On
all
that
right.
out, that was
Yeah.
the big album.
That was a
I think
big
that was a
album.
big album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overrated? I think it was decent. I mean,
Yeah. So I
Well,
don't.
If you play something on the radio over and over again,
over and
it's
over.
gonna
Oh,
go.
yeah.
It's gonna put a spell in your brain, and you're gonna
Yeah.
remember it.
Yeah.
The only reason we remember the songs we do is because it played every day.
Yeah.
Why does
Round and
everybody?
round.
Why does everybody know the Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah. Well,
Bohemian Rhapsody.
because we've been to bars at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Man. Speaking of bars at 1 a.m., Raconteur Cabbies is on the list.
I don't know what that means.
The cabbies that like to just talk about their lives,
Oh.
How's your day going? Hey, man, I've been riding this route for 50 years. Blah, blah, blah.
All right.
I know this town
Jeez,
like
I'm
the back. This
nostalgic
guy's
for
a
that
talk.
now.
Because now
Jeez.
we just pop into an
Yeah.
Uber.
And nobody says
Nobody
nothing.
says nothing.
Yeah.
I feel
it's
awkward
freaky if
because
you
I'm in
do. Yeah,
somebody's
yeah.
car,
You hassled me. I'll cancel this ride right now.
What are you guys talking about? I talk to my Uber driver all the time.
I took my girlfriend at the time. She was in Ohio. We met up in Las Vegas, and we didn't hardly knew each other. She lived on the other side of the country, so we'd find places that were cheap to fly to go meet. Vegas was a great one.
No, yeah.
So we meet in Vegas, and only knew each other short time, and we're in this cab, and this fucking cabbie's just going, where you guys from? And I've been to Ohio, I've been to Washington, I come to, this is a great place for breakfast, you should come here. Just the whole life story. And then he pulls us up to our hotel, and he goes, all right, well, that was a great ride, guys. Only thing that would be better is if you invited me in and we spent the night together. And it was like, we just kind of looked at each other like,
God.
Holy
the
shit.
fuck? All right, come on, buddy.
Right. I guess.
But I guess that's what you consider a talkative
Yeah,
cabbie, right?
yeah.
Just
a provocateur.
the
Yeah.
provocateur.
It's like, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, now it's like, I mean, I
Or
get
no, that's a raconteur.
great.
Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. The perv on tour? I don't know.
Yeah.
Beyond
something.
tour.
Oh, yeah. He's trying out his stand-up bits, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
Keep
know.
trying.
I don't know. I enjoy talking to people.
Yeah. I dig talking. to them.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
There are the leeches
Man,
out there that
yeah.
suck your soul dry.
Well, and sometimes I'm like tired,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's okay for me to be tired.
Well, on that app, you can say, do you want conversation or
Oh,
not?
nice. Oh, I didn't know that.
There it
Maybe
is.
mine says no.
Quiet.
Just permanently.
Because sometimes, like, business people or people that are tired don't want to.
Or they need to be
They
on the
don't wanna
phone or
talk.
something. It's
Correct.
like, yeah, I think that if somebody's being paid to drive you and they don't specifically say don't do business while you're in my cab or whatever or Uber, yeah, no, I can see that.
Sure.
Yeah, that's one great reason not to drive is 'cause you got shit you have to do.
Yeah, exactly.
2 phones.
Yeah.
How about this one, Jeff? You were just at one, I think, last week. Upscale taquerias.
Oh shit!
As
Yeah.
overrated.
Overrated?
No way,
Dude,
man. If you can pull it, oh yeah.
But I do like the food truck or the
Oh yeah.
taco cart.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're talking about upscale, like a restaurant style
Yeah, I
type of
think so.
deal.
Matador.
The Matador,
It's
right?
fucking good though, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
They're
but I can't afford to go there for lunch during work.
Right.
No.
But if there's a taco truck
$3
outside Home
a
Depot,
taco
you
or
can.
something.
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
get 3 of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still amazing that the food comes as fast as it does,
Oh, fuck, it's so
no matter what. But
So
I would rather go to a little corner, like the one at the top of Lincoln Park by the gas station, right there before you go down towards Alki.
Little food truck.
Little food truck at the
Nice.
Shell
Oh, yeah.
station or I don't know, whatever station is right there in the corner, just as you're going north and you're going to go down towards Alki. Great taco truck right
Nice.
there. Fantastic. Eat there 2-3 times a month, probably.
Jeez, right on.
We used to
pretty
hit the Taqueria Maestro up by the Goodwill.
Oh, nice.
uh,
Yeah.
the Highlands,
good.
whatever.
By Vince's?
by kind of past Vince's.
on the
Closer,
left.
it's real
Yeah.
close to the Goodwill. It's in the same.
Right by
Oh.
Godfather. And wasn't it Godfather's Pizza?
Was they up there?
I think there was
Oh,
right next
yeah.
to that
I
building.
think
And
that
that was
was
good.
Godfather's
Yeah,
Pizza.
there
Oh, was it?
And then it was Johnny Rockets.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, that same building.
Oh. I like the Five Hermanos. Is it Five Hermanos that's across the street now? No.
Ooh.
La Hacienda. No, not La Hacienda.
Oh, no.
Oh, down on the corner.
No,
Yeah,
across the street from Plum Delicious.
Oh.
There's a Mexican restaurant right there. They
Yeah,
were
geez.
always
I haven't
really
been there
good.
in decades.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
But the one in Fairwood sucks. Their sister
Oh.
one is absolutely horrendous.
Oh, geez. Bummer.
Yeah, don't go to that one. But the one up in on Sunset is fantastic.
Yum.
I like Mexican food.
Oh, so much.
1995. Anything called Summerfest.
Oh. Yeah, but post-COVID, we're like, man,
Yeah.
festivals were great.
Yeah.
Now I won't go anywhere
I
near
don't
you
even-
filthy
yeah.
animals.
Totally.
What was
totally.
the Wood? Was it Woodstock '98?
Maybe
was
something
the
like
horror
that, right?
show.
It just got muddy and
People were
gross.
getting
Yeah.
raped in the.
Oh, man, that's awful.
Yeah, have you ever seen the documentary?
No, I
It's just
did not.
nuts.
Jeez, man. Oh,
bunch of
people.
dudes just getting drunk and
Yeah.
being overly
Being
aggressive and
Terrible.
all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Jeez.
The Summerfest, I mean, that was the '90s were the best because Lollapalooza hit,
That was
Mm.
huge.
and then
Yeah.
suddenly you had
Vans off the wall.
Yes,
I mean,
just a-
everything.
Monsters of
Monsters,
Rock.
Monsters of Rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
That might
What
have
was the-
started the 80s even.
Yeah. I think
but it was
the-
huge.
Lilith Fair
Oh, yeah.
and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Just tons of them.
Sarah McLaughlin.
Yeah, no, I want to bring that shit back, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, get disc test on some festival circuit with those kids.
Well,
Telling
they,
you.
they still have that. Melinda went to that down in some town in Mexico where it was like Melissa Etheridge,
Sarah McLaughlin,
Sarah McLaughlin, Tori Amos, all
Uh,
those guys. Yeah.
Indigo Girls,
No, who's the
Yeah.
local lady?
Yeah.
Randy Carlisle.
Randy
Randy
Carlisle.
for sure. Yeah,
She
stuff
has
like
a
that.
little festival over.
I bet she does.
I
That
think
gets
that's
on
what it
fire.
was.
Girls Weekend
Oh,
or
nice.
something.
Girls Weekend, I think, is what it was
Yeah.
called. Yeah.
Yeah, and you could call it Lilith Fair too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandy, come on the show.
Yeah.
We'd love
Oh
to
yeah,
have
no,
you.
I have no beef with that kid. I think she's
Oh,
doing
she's
good work. Yeah,
Fantastic.
Oh, she's.
yeah, the kid's on fire.
I love
Oh,
her.
yeah.
I love
and has
her
been,
music.
I mean, she's been doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe
When
we
she
should
first
ask her
came
to come
along,
on the
I was
show.
like, because she stole Margaret Light's whole shebang. I don't think she stole it. I think it was just coincidental. You know what I mean? But she was able to pull it off as a career. And that's also really hard. Being a great musician's one thing. Being charming is another.
Sure.
Showing up when you expect it, that's harder.
Yeah.
Right?
Continued success.
Yes,
Yeah.
for years, for
Yeah.
decades.
Yeah.
That was
Oh.
like 2006
Yeah.
when
Man,
she
that
dropped her
kid's
first
doing-
album.
oh,
And I remember seeing her on her first, I forget who we went to see, but she opened. And it was down on Lake Union when they had the big pier
hmm
concert venue that's not there anymore.
Right.
We saw somebody, it was the headliner, but
On
she
Lake
opened.
Union?
On the south end of Lake
Yeah.
Union.
Yeah.
There was a big concert pier venue there.
Oh,
it was
you-
really big.
Are you talking about like by the wood or the boat place right there on the very south end where they have the fireworks and everything?
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
Maybe
he doesn't.
it was on the very
Yeah.
bottom. Of
very south.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the kid's doing
Alright.
good work.
Yeah.
But for the record, Margaret Light is, if you had, and I just the rated R version, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Is
Margaret
Light.
who?
Margaret Light. She's the best guitar player on earth.
Oh, okay. Not Eddie Van Halen.
Well, it's different. Eddie's no longer on earth.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
true.
That's true.
Boys, the prefix cyber. Cyber this, cyberpunk, cyber
Yeah.
that, cyber whatever.
Just like Max now, and HBO Max, Disney,
Oh,
or Disney
yeah.
Plus.
Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just throwing that. But,
Yes,
but that stupid prefix. Cyber. We got cyber drinks. We got cyber whatever. I don't know.
Cyberpunk.
I don't
Cyberpunk.
remember that being a thing, but
I don't really.
I'm
either.
annoyed right now.
Just hearing it. Yeah,
Just
yeah,
hearing
yeah.
it.
After 30 years of peace.
I heard the word cyber.
This one's interesting because they're still doing it quite a bit, but that whole town meeting style with your politician where they come out and they do like stand on the stage and they kind of get the people involved. They said that was overrated back in 95.
I don't know. I think it's
a good way.
Way more of that.
Yeah.
I mean, they should have to do that.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Instead of these big rallies
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because a rally's not the same feel, right? You're not in communication with somebody at a rally. They're presenting to you.
Right.
It's different.
Yeah. How about this one? Amusement parks were overrated.
What?
Amusement?
These people are satanic.
Yeah. I don't know. Was Disney like losing its glow?
No.
At that point,
time
you
in
think? I don't know.
95? I know they got their mojo back, at least with the Star Wars world.
Oh,
And
yeah.
stuff like that. But then COVID hit and nobody could go. And then
Yeah.
Right.
everybody's begging to go.
I don't know.
I don't know if they had a downturn or not, but I love an amusement park.
Yeah, who's mad at amusement park?
I don't know, man. 1995,
Yeah.
apparently.
People that read GQ magazine.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't really know the feel of shocking, but I've never read GQ, but so I don't know where they're coming from.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, this was just supposedly people just writing in saying,
Oh,
what's your most overrated thing? And people would just come up with some crazy.
because it's like Cosmo for dudes, right?
I think so.
I think
it's like
is.
fashion and advice. How to make your lady feel special on Saturday night.
Hey, sweet cheeks.
This is a weird one. Mangoes. I don't know why people were mad at mangoes.
Oh my God, I don't know. Poor mangoes.
Or mangoes. Jeez. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Fire, the ATF, but that was right around the whole
Ruby Ridge and
all that.
Yeah, when all that went down, like Baltimore's like, dude, really? You're mad about this one guy?
Right.
When people have been getting bread a bun for a long time. We can be mad at all of it.
Yeah, this one I think was directed directly at Brad Pitt. The next one. Appearing at a public function unwashed and on the arm of Juliette Lewis.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, she was an it girl for a minute, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'd love to be on that arm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a real one.
Yeah.
That kid.
Yeah, she dated Brad Pitt. Who else?
I didn't know that.
There's somebody else that was like a big
he dated
he dated all kinds of
yeah, but that lady from Friends and shit from Matt.
Oh, yeah, they got married, right?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, he dated Gwyneth Paltrow and
geez.
a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Juliette Lewis.
He's fucking Brad Pitt.
He's doing all right.
I know. This was a funny one. Jennifer Jason Leigh's range was overrated. She must have been getting a lot of press at that time. She did like Single White Female and
But what, did she go into Hamlet after that? I don't know.
maybe.
Was she in Natural Born Killers?
No, Juliette Lewis.
Juliette Lewis.
But
not
who
Jen-
I think is capable, actually.
Yeah.
I think she can act.
Juliette.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's been in a ton of just.
But most of it's kind of, dangerously batty. I really like.
Was she in Cocktail?
Which one?
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
No, that was Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez, good call.
Yeah, Elizabeth Shue.
Hello.
Who's done that? Who did she win an Oscar for?
Leaving
or
Las Vegas?
Yeah, did she win that or did he win that?
I think he won.
All right.
I think that was his.
Johnny Depp.
No,
just like Gosling won for the Barbie movie.
Nick Cage.
Nick
yeah.
Cage.
Yeah.
Which
People
one?
love
Which
that
movie?
movie.
Oh, Leaving Las Vegas.
Leaving
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
I thought I was thinking of Hunter S. Thompson. And,
yeah. Where the buffalo roam.
No, what was the movie that
Fear and Loathing?
Fear and
Oh,
Loathing in Las
yeah,
Vegas?
yeah.
That's right. Gotcha.
Jeez. 1995 decided that virtual reality was overrated.
Well, yeah.
Well, for those of you who haven't gone down to the Apple Store or don't have any experience with virtual reality, take a trip down to the Apple Store and have a demo with their virtual reality glasses. It'll blow your mind.
Wow.
It's spectacular. A little heavy, not practical, but unbelievably clear and unbelievably immersive.
Wow.
Incredible. Incredible.
Huh.
And they were wrong about that. It's not overrated. It is the future. And I think the rich people will be able to travel, and the poor people will be able to go to those same places, virtual reality.
Mm,
As long as you just don't get stuck
yeah.
in there like you're constantly.
And get tricked into something.
Well, what was Natalie Wood's last movie? Something space.
Not Dreamscape, but it's a good movie with Dennis.
With
just need more cowbell.
Christopher Walken.
Oh yeah,
Christopher Walken, and that guy takes a loop of what one of the other researchers had done and had sex with a girl, or 4 girls, and just took that section and put it on a continuous loop of when he was orgasming, and he was just sitting there in the chair, just going,
yes,
just stuck in a loop.
Yeah, brainstorm.
Yeah, and it almost killed him.
Yeah,
is
that the first PG-13? Yeah, but I mean, what a way to go. But I feel like that was the first PG-13 film. But I always say that.
I thought it was Red Dawn.
Oh yeah, good call.
Yeah,
fucking commies.
They're coming for you.
How about this one? Heavily choreographed concerts at which the featured performer wears a headset microphone and is backed by 35 dancers.
Yeah, well, geez.
Heavily, very...
Still very much the...
Janet Jackson.
The thing.
Yeah.
Oh, etc. All the boy bands.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That you're paying for big
Spears
shows.
was around yet.
Call me nasty.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think Madonna was doing it before them all. I think she was doing all that.
It's big show.
Yeah.
Right. It's just, I appreciate spectacle, but it's not necessarily my thing.
Yeah.
But that's why you do that. And it can't all be a one-person show. There's 50,000 people in a stadium. The stage itself is 100 feet across, 50 feet deep.
I know.
You know what I mean? You can't just...
Right.
I gave my arms up. Hey,
just one in the...
People pull it off all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
I don't know if this is the drink or the actual physical act, but sex on the beach.
Yeah, well,
is overrated.
Both are overrated.
Overrated.
I don't think it's the drink.
Yeah.
I think it's the
getting sand everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jeff,
it's one of those things that look good on paper.
Yeah.
Why did you go from Sex on the Beach to Jeff?
Because this next one feels like a personal attack to you. Sex that lasts 4 hours is overrated.
It's not overrated.
Who's saying that?
Who's saying that?
I mean, if you
what's
got
wrong
shit
with
to do.
1995?
I got shit to do. I only had penciled in for 3. Gotta get
2.75. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's funny. GQ,
I don't get
talking
it.
some shit.
I don't think anybody has sex for 4 hours.
No, it was when Sting was talking about
his
it must be a tantric system. Yeah, but he also didn't mean like a 4-hour orgasm. I'm sure he's had to go back and but I mean,
no,
when we interview people on this show, we don't do stupid shit and fuck up what you say, right? But for millennia, people have destroyed. If it's not recorded and they're writing it down, they just make shit up. They're not writing shorthand. They're writing what the fuck they want. You know what I mean? And far be it from me to defend Sting. Thank you. I'm a Stuart Copeland fan. But yeah.
Man. Boys, 1995 decided that dessert wines were overrated.
I believe that.
Totally.
What
is that, like the Moscato or whatever?
Yeah, I really don't know.
The sweet wines.
Muscat,
yeah, whatever.
Muscat,
yeah.
Super sweet Rieslings and over fermented bullshit. Yeah.
Is that what that is? You just let it run too long?
But it's just a high amount of sugar. So you just really
cook it.
Yeah. And refine it down. So it's good. It's sweet. Like, what is that? Amaros. Amaros aren't a wine. They're their own designation. But man, I got into Amaros for a long time.
That's neat.
Have you had an Amaro before?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. It's just a style of drink, and it's an aperitif. It's an after dinner drink, a digestif. And they're just they range so far. There's caramel and there's just these really nuanced flavors. And
is it like a liqueur?
Not really.
Not that
It's
heavy,
not
or-
that heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that heavy. And it's a little more spicy. And so it has a little more.
Yeah, how do you spell that? I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Amaro. Amaro.
Oh, geez.
AMRO.
Amaro.
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 This one kind of hurt because I'm a big fan of some British women, but any British woman described as a beauty.
Oh, Jesus.
Was Elizabeth Hurley the thing?
That
at
must have been the
point?
thing, but it's like, pardon me, Elizabeth Hurley is a beauty.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
So GQ, go stop.
Yeah. What's the other gal? Dang it. The vampire movies and the leather.
I like where you're going with this.
I was thinking Kate Winslet, but it's not.
Oh.
It's Serendipity.
Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, yeah. Friend of the show.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
On the
God.
show, one interview.
She's 90s, right? Yeah.
I would probably
Right around
starting,
there, yeah.
She's a
Oh,
cool
yeah.
drink of water.
Yes, yeah.
She's easy, like Letterman says.
Yeah.
Easy on the eyes.
Yes.
Who is mad at that?
GQ.
Hey, GQ, evidently.
Boys, for some reason, 1968 was overrated.
Fuck you.
I'm
That's my
not sure.
birth year.
I'm trying to figure out what was going
Summer
on.
Love. That's
I
not
know.
the 25th. Was it the 25th? Because
Well-
68 to 93 would be 25.
Well, 95.
Well, how-
oh,
Oh.
yeah.
How many
'Cause the list
people?
was from 95. Yeah.
How many people died in that year? I think JFK died.
Oh,
Martin
yeah.
Luther King.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
super impactful year.
yeah.
For in American history, I don't know what was going on.
Did we go to the
Elsewhere.
moon?
But
That
Southeast
was
Asia.
69.
That was
Yeah.
69.
Yeah, we were throwing stuff up there in a space race with the Soviets.
Right.
Soviets were a problem.
Was
Pretend they weren't.
was the Ohio State thing a deal?
That was 60.
That was a different time.
The Kent
Yeah.
State thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kent
what is
State, not
GQ even
Ohio
talking
State.
about? Well, I don't know. I think
Yeah.
they're just talking
Yeah.
about it.
68.
I remember it fondly.
Nice.
Yeah, I was born in August of that year, so
Oh.
yeah.
Nice.
Don't yuck on my yum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one for sure. Hootie and the Blowfish.
Well,
We're over.
here,
Yay!
here's the broken clock. It's right there. Yeah. I mean, how was that a
Overrated.
thing,
Man,
dude?
they were friggin' huge.
Huge.
That album sold
Huge.
billions.
It was
Oh,
catchy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
Okay.
But that catchy.
Well, you play something that many times on the
Oh,
radio.
My hand, I don't know.
You don't remember the
Huge.
song now,
Huge.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was-
They made a few bucks.
They made a few bucks. I don't understand this one. Demi Moore's body. Overrated. The only thing I could think of, she posed nude as she was pregnant at one point.
Oh.
Wonder if
So
that
we just got
was-
tired of seeing it or something?
Maybe. And she
Man.
did strip tease, but I don't remember what year strip tease was.
Is that Demi
That
Moore?
was Demi Moore.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, striptease.
Yeah.
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 And then she was in the movie with Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Robert Redford.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Indecent
Indecent
Proposal.
Proposal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which the best Indecent Proposal is from what's the bowling movie from the Fairley Brothers?
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Yes.
Because they kind of turn it on its
The
face.
Big
there.
Lebowski.
No, something pin.
Oh,
yeah,
Kingpin.
Kingpin.
Oh my
Kingpin.
God, it's funny.
Yeah.
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 But Demi Moore, if I'm going to give her, I'll give her some props. She was in this movie. Did you guys see it? The drug or
Oh yeah, no, I didn't.
I think
see
she.
that.
Oh,
body-
for substance?
The
Yeah.
substance.
Oof.
No,
Did
I
you see
watched
it?
that,
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I'm
Oof.
good.
What a trip, huh?
Yeah, that
But
was-
she's
yes.
naked for 80% of the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And she looks great for 60
At any
something.
age. Oh,
Any
yeah.
age, yeah.
Yeah.
But what a trippy movie.
That was a trippy movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
That was the best part of that is Dennis Quaid. The close-ups of him eating that shrimp cocktail and the
Yeah.
shit just on his lip.
Because it's about gluttony,
Oh, it
basically,
is, yeah,
right?
just
yeah.
all that and just wanting
The
to,
industry.
yeah.
Yeah. The industry just kind of consuming you and eating you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez, yeah. Dennis-
Wanting to stay young.
Man.
Anyway, good job, Demi.
Uh,
Come on the show.
all you can eat shrimp was overrated back then, but that's what put Red Lobster out of business, right? Didn't
Yeah,
they do
yeah,
that?
it's a business killer.
Yeah. They did the
The
but
shrimp.
1995 was that a all you can eat shrimp? The
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
only thing I
man,
can think of is
yeah.
people were complaining and maybe they charge a lot and you just can't get that much shrimp down.
I mean, that's a lot of deep fried shrimp.
Yeah. And I mean, they're coming from somewhere and they got to get processed a lot in a relatively quick amount of time.
Mm.
I wonder
mean?
if everybody was offering it. Like Applebee's has all you can eat shrimp, and Red Lobster has all you can eat shrimp.
Jeez, was there a couple of bumper crops of shrimp and shit? That's a lot of work, man. Yeah. Like all you can eat salmon
Bubba Gump
once, you know what I mean? And then they're gone.
That's what it was. It was Bubba Gump shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, from what's that movie?
Forrest Gump. Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I had a shrimp, dude. I mean, it's been decades.
I had some the other night.
Yeah, they're America's most popular seafood.
Well, they're so good.
Right on.
And you just throw them in an air fryer for like 6 minutes.
Yeah, so you buy like frozen breaded shrimp or something?
Yeah, you go to Cash and Carry and they're like, for 30 of them, it's like $15.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal.
Man. Comic books overrated.
Fuck 95. You, GQ.
I'm trying to think in 90s was comic books. They had a lot of independent stuff.
More than previously, at that point, because you had Dark Horse and Image. Love it or hate it. But,
when did Marvel start making movies?
That was late.
Well, Blade. Yeah.
Oh, that was
I don't know if that was, Marvel as it is today. But, oh, yeah, for sure.
Like the Iron Man came out in like 2000.
I think that was, 2000.
Something. Yeah. The first of the MCU.
Of the modern MCU. Yeah.
I don't know. And finally, 1995, overrated, The Smell of Fresh Cut Grass.
Oh, that's weird.
That's weird. Why are people, maybe they're just over it? I don't know.
Are we
Let's get some concrete.
Are we being brainwashed right now? Are we being punked?
I don't know.
It's 95.
Yeah.
I don't remember
having it be a thing.
Fresh cut grass is a great smell in the summertime.
Were people were they selling that as a scent?
Geez, there was a cologne. I don't know. That'd be great.
I just used to rub
that smell like, yeah.
It was the Brown Bear car wash Christmas tree thing. Air freshener, car air freshener.
Jump into 2024.
Oh, hey.
They redid the list. They've got dating app doomerism, which dating apps just were huge for a minute. I don't know if it's just all Tinder now.
Is that the one that came out on top, as it were?
If that's what you like.
What's that mean? What does doomerism mean?
Just that, woe is me. It's all going to end. We'll never make it.
But specifically about dating apps.
About dating
This is awful. Yeah, geez, beats me. I've never been on one. So
I was on one for a brief second.
Was that Farmer Needs a Wife or something?
I think it was Pounder or something like that. No, what's the popular one called?
Tinder.
Right? Yeah. I went on Tinder for a minute and it freaked me out.
Yeah.
It literally freaked me out because I was like, I don't know these people, and it's just this random.
Is that what it is? It's just like no, yes,
like
no.
Yeah,
it's too easy.
Yeah,
but God bless for somebody. It
wasn't
should be
into
easy.
it. Yearning is overrated in 2024. I don't know what that means.
You shouldn't watch. I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
No more yearning.
That's fucking funny.
I yearn.
2024 most overrated, the quote, the most important election of our lifetimes. Yes, they use that every election.
Yeah, and it offers nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, well, you get the fascists or the fascist light.
Yeah.
Get it slower fascist.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Offer us something. You'll be surprised. People will support.
Right.
Fuck.
Also overrated in 2024, red meat was overrated. Did we go through some kind of like now? What's his face? RFK Jr. has turned the
feeding it to babies. Yeah.
Yeah, they lied to us our entire lives.
Yeah.
Right? Let's see. Let's put fucking grain at the very base
you don't
of the
need
whole thing.
Yeah, no, it's because we made a lot of grain.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. And it made a lot of healthy people. Yeah.
It did. Calories are good.
Yeah.
Save calories are really nice and something that we should never take for granted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think in 1995, if you were to look at the reports on the news, you would see breaking news: America is obese. Right? It was always all about the obesity problem, and it was probably because of the food pyramid. I'm thinking,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and our habits.
Here's 13.
Yeah.
13 servings of bread.
And you get a loaf of bread. And you get a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
I feel attacked. Oh man,
Bread is
I like
delicious.
13 loaves.
It's a lot that's a lot of wonder.
Well, but then that's where I blame it on the habit. Is you don't have to fucking buy Wonder Bread.
No.
Right? Although it is cheap and available everywhere, and if you don't have a real grocery store nearby, you get stuck with shit, right? But yeah, so that much can be true, but bread's good, man.
It is if you're in Europe. Yeah.
Speaking of Europe, overrated in 2024, flying to Europe for a concert.
Oh shit.
I did that.
That's not
That's
overrated.
great. No,
if
that's
you can
fantastic.
afford it, do it.
Yeah.
I've been to 2 concerts in Europe, and they were not overrated. I went to see U2 in Stockholm.
Wow.
And then I went and saw, who's that female singer that's
Melissa Etheridge?
In the arms
of an
angel.
Adele in Barcelona.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
It was pretty fun.
Oh, I bet that was great.
I would say go do it. I say go buy a ticket for anywhere in the world and go see your favorite band.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's an adventure.
Or go see the locals' favorite band.
They have a favorite band?
Who knows? Because if
Their
you
local
end up in
favorite.
Barcelona or something, I bet Barcelona's got a favorite band.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Go see live music anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, anywhere except for, I mean, of course, where you're at, but man, wander around, meet people, go be analog.
Yeah, no, travel's great.
Interestingly, I was telling Janelle about my experience at the Globen, where I saw U2 in Stockholm. And so I looked it up. I was like, maybe U2 has a video of that concert. So I typed in 1995 or 2013, the Globen U2 concert. And there it was. It was like the first one. And Melinda and I were late to the concert. And we were coming down a corner because we just got into the building, right? And you see me and Melinda walking, the Americans walking down, and then Bono walks out right next to him. And I've got a picture of Bono. I took a picture, and you see me turn around and go take a picture of Bono.
That's pretty cool.
It was pretty great. It was a great concert.
Yeah.
And to go see a concert in another country and to see how they react and how they conduct themselves, night and day. And day over the United States. Great. Right. And Canada's nuts. Canada. I've seen U2 in Canada, another band in Canada at the Rogers Stadium in Vancouver. And those people go crazy. Those people love their hockey and they love their concerts.
Was it a Canadian band?
No, it was the Kings of Leon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah. Nice.
Way better. And I've seen Kings of Leon a few times and in the United States and up in Canada, and Canada rocks. Yeah. Go Canada.
This one I totally agree with. Playing devil's advocate is overrated. And I say this because I feel like, especially online on the internet, people want to be contrarian to either be a troll or because they're not interesting enough to flush out your idea. They just have to be contrarian with everything.
It's edgy, dude.
I'm being edgy.
So dumb.
Here's my opinion.
So dumb.
I agree with that one.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Not looking to reach understanding, but to win. I got to win the argument. I got to win.
Yeah.
That's that righteousness.
It's silly. Yeah. It's just shallow.
Yeah. And they're hidden behind a wall of, it's like being in a car. People think they've got this bubble around them and they can be dicks and yell and scream and all that sort of thing. I wouldn't know anything about that. But yeah, it's they can just hide behind their keyboard.
Yeah. No, it's a thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How about this? I don't think this is overrated. Grinding. I'm assuming that's the dance move.
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding.
Rub it into somebody's crotch, right?
Isn't that something you do in the backseat of your mom and dad's car?
Grinding?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
You're used to.
That's not overrated, is it?
I grind.
Because they don't mean like hustle grinding, right?
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
That could be.
Oh,
Yeah. Because if
That's overrated,
that is overrated.
thanks for taking it out of the gutter.
Yeah, well, gee, sorry.
Yeah.
I work.
I thought it was the dance move.
Yeah, that's
but-
way better.
It might be grinding. Yeah.
Huh.
I can get my mind
The
around that
grind,
one.
being in the grind.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's
For
grinding.
the record, I'm pro twerk, people.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Never misunderstand that about me.
Hey, did you? Off topic, but Mike, I just heard something the other day about Lululemons, and not to yuck on your yum, but I guess they have more forever chemicals in their
I'm
in their
sorry to hear
pants
that. Yeah.
than
man.
any other.
I just like it as a fashion statement.
Yes.
I know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you
yeah.
like it for,
Yeah, yeah.
but I just wanted to make sure that you knew.
Yeah,
that,
no, I saw a woman, not a young person, but a woman in a like Lycra, or I don't know what, Lululemon's a brand, right? But whatever material those, but like a jumper, just walking around. I'm like, well, what?
Yeah, we just thought the lower end was taken care of, but this was a
Man,
whole
That was a
leotard.
trip, dude.
Yeah.
Man.
But that's the modern world. That's how you know I'm an ultra. I'm like, hey, yeah, that's what the people do.
Was she related
Yeah.
to Richard Simmons?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Poor Mr.
This for sure, because I don't eat beef, but smash burgers, is that overrated for you guys?
I've never had one.
Dude,
Yeah.
they're fucking amazing.
Yeah, what's it is just the meat isn't compressed into a.
I think it's just flat, crispy.
It is.
Yeah.
So it's flat, but it's not all flat. So the key to I think, to a really good smash burger, is smashing it. But I like it's the Oklahoma. I think it's the Oklahoma smash burger, which has got onions in it, grilled onions.
Yeah.
And so when you go down, you smash it, but you don't smash the whole thing completely flat. You then go off the sides to make the edges really thin.
You get a lot more crispy edges that way. or
That's
something?
right.
Okay.
Yeah, so they stick out from the bun just a little bit, and then you have this really great crispy texture on just outside, and you use American cheese, and that's it. It's a bun, American cheese, and
Like a crispy slider.
yeah,
Fuck, I don't know. It sounds great. Yeah, I don't know how I missed those because I am a burger guy.
a terrible idea to do one at home because it'll just smoke up your house.
I do that with potatoes. I get golden potatoes,
Oh yeah,
and then I'll put like, sometimes I'll put onion underneath that, like saute onion and Parmesan or something, and then I'll smash a spud onto that,
yeah,
and it's fucking
Little
good,
olive
bro.
that's a great
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
And then just
Yeah.
fry that up, and
Yeah,
You
because it cooks through, and you can preheat
Right.
that in a microwave if you're a savage.
Yeah.
It saves you a lot of time.
That's
yeah.
Yeah, and then just
You guys have an air fryer?
Yeah.
recently got one from the Fred Meyer. Yeah,
They're great.
yeah.
I love
haven't
them.
used it on potatoes yet, besides like frozen tater tots or something.
Right.
Yeah. I like the fact that I don't have to heat up my oven,
Right.
big ass oven,
Right.
to
Yeah.
make a small
Yeah.
portion of.
Right.
And it's convection, right?
Yeah.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah,
just
it's a small oven.
yeah.
So you're just like compacting that space and time.
Yeah.
The preheat is the longest wait, right?
Right.
So it's things that would take 45 minutes.
Can I boil
Take half the
mercury in
amount of
there?
time.
Can I melt lead in there?
You'd have to modify it, I think, for sure.
This one, overrated in 2024, watching everything with subtitles. There was a moment in Hollywood, I don't know if it still is this way, where every TV show was overly dark and the vocals were very low.
Mm.
So I find myself, I think there was like some Game of Thrones episodes
Yeah.
where I'm like turning the brightness
Can't
way
see anything
up
at
and
all.
like, what is going on? And then we had to crank the volume, and then the next scene's like a battle scene. It's like,
Right.
whoa, fuck.
Yeah. And then it goes to a
Yeah.
commercial, and he's like, "Whoa!" Yeah.
Sham wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think it's overrated if you need that stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think also, watching TV, petting the cat, and I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
It's like, just let me read. Let me read all of them.
Yeah.
My cat's reading.
And we do that all the time now on social media. Everything is closed caption,
Yeah.
right? Everything.
Because we're watching it work. Don't want to get busted.
Right. Exactly.
Jeff, I'm not looking at you on this one, but doing hard drugs at a wedding.
Oh shit.
Don't do hard drugs.
Oh, well, that's bad, man. More than
Well,
likely, that's really poor.
What are hard drugs?
I don't know.
Come on, define hard drugs.
Hell's here.
Acid
Yeah.
at a
Well,
wedding.
I think that's the
You
best
just
time
laugh
to
The
do
brown,
it.
okay, the brown acid.
Acid
Yeah.
never hurt anybody.
Anything that draws attention from
From the
Yeah.
Yeah.
from the ceremony.
I would say that alcohol's the worst.
How dare you?
That's
Yeah.
the most biggest
Yeah.
problem at a wedding.
It sure can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if everybody's doing lines and heroin, that's not a good
Yeah.
Jump
idea.
in.
Yeah. I look at hard drugs as heroin, cocaine, meth, or whatever like that. But if you're going to do some mushrooms, or you're going to smoke a little pot or drink some alcohol or whatever, I think
Grow up and do coke like an adult.
that's right. Let's do some big fat lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's one. Tiny tattoo. I'm not a tattoo guy. I don't think I'll ever get a tattoo, but
I don't
tiny
have one either.
tattoos.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just like a little Chinese symbol that they think means
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
And even if it does, do you put the word water on your body?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Water's great.
70% water.
Yeah.
it's the initial start to my ingredients list.
Yeah.
If
Right.
anybody's curious later on.
I was reading an article when they were talking about like what's the worst thing you've seen anybody do, and somebody said a buddy of theirs got a tattoo, and it was in like Chinese or Japanese dialect writing, and it was supposed to mean like I love Asian women or something to that effect, right?
Right.
And what it really spelled out was foreign pervert.
No regrets. No regrets.
No regrets.
Yeah. Oh,
Or
yeah.
in the pervert. That's way better tattoo,
Yeah.
actually.
No, really, it's supposed to say I love foreign women.
Yeah, so hopefully they got it tattooed on their forehead.
Oh, man.
Well, I think people start off with like little tiny tattoos,
Yeah.
and they just try it out for the first time. They get a little butterfly, or they get a
Yes, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know why people are mad at that, but
Yeah.
it's overrated.
Yeah.
Max is
It's overrated.
my son Max is a mechanic, and he got a crescent wrench on his forearm,
Right on.
which is pretty rad.
Yeah.
And it was a snap-on crescent wrench.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Nice. Geez, there's a whole bunch here we won't have time to get to, but how about reality TV? For sure.
Yeah.
Overrated.
Yeah.
There's so much crap out
So
there.
much. And it's not really reality.
Yeah.
Threesomes?
Threesomes are overrated.
What?
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I've never had a threesome, and I don't know that I could. I would be a little overwhelmed, but I'd give it a shot, I think.
Yeah.
But,
Dear Penthouse Forum.
but yeah.
Gilbert Gottfried and Phyllis Diller available.
Boner killer. Overrated modern farmhouse style. Because that was the was that Chip and Joanne Gaines?
No, I don't
They were
Made
great.
that popular.
I loved it.
That whole look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that whole
Shiplap.
kind of serious.
Lots of shiplap.
Yeah. What's the one above that?
Decluttering?
Cold plunges?
Oh, cold plunges
Oh,
are
shit.
overrated.
Uh,
I don't know. I've never done a.
I never have either, but
Yeah.
Climber swears by it.
Oh, does she?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Ron
Into, like,
Overbeck does that quite a bit. He's got a sauna up in Winthrop. He's got
Oh,
a
sure.
sauna out in his backyard. And then right next to it, he's got one of those troughs.
Oh, yeah.
And then he keeps a little heater in it in the winter. It's cold as shit up there. So it's always got ice in it. So it just kind of keeps it at about
32 and a half.
butt cold, whatever. yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he every once in a while sends us
Ron's a stud.
Yeah, he is.
Uh,
He's a farmer. He's a
no, he embraced the whole thing.
yeah. He jumped into it, and he goes into a 125-degree sauna that he built,
Yeah.
and then he goes into this cold plunge and back and forth like
Oh.
7 times.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's good for your
remember,
skin, I guess.
My parents bought their house in Bonnie Lake, and they had a built-in it still does, but a built-in hot tub and a pool right next to it. And they moved in, I want to say December. So we're out there, me and my brother-in-law and my brother were all in the hot tub, and we would go sit in the hot tub, 104 degrees or whatever the hot tub
That's hot.
102, maybe
101.
101,
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
101's even hot.
Flip over the edge and land in the pool, and then go back into.
Oh
the
yeah,
hot
that's
tub.
cool,
Pretty cool,
plunge.
man. Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah, that counts.
oof.
That
Yeah.
counts
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, who's that? I almost said Ving Rhames. The Wim Hof.
Wim
Yeah.
Hof.
Yeah, he famously is kind of
Yeah.
got this into popular culture.
Okay.
That's a big thing for him. But yeah, evidently it resets, whatever that means, your parasympathetic set of systems.
Nervous
Nervous
system.
systems, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
And
yeah.
and we all
So there is data behind it as well.
Yeah, we all suffer from a lot of cortisol, from fear and anxiety and that sort of thing. If you get your parasympathetic nervous system to calm the fuck down, and not be so reactionary and reactive, it's a superpower, man.
It is. No, and that can be healthy.
It's very healthy.
Yeah.
And it's good for your skin. Your skin kind of, opens and closes, and you release toxins and all that sort of thing out of your body. So it's a good thing. I don't think it's overrated.
I don't know. How about this? Is this overrated? You're the bartender, Jeff. Extra dirty martinis and espresso martinis. Are those overrated?
Oh man, I'm not a big martini fan. So, and I haven't drank in like 2 years now. So it's Janelle drinks a dirty martini from time to time.
Yeah,
what makes it a dirty martini?
Olive juice.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And
I've never had a martini.
and it can be tasty, but you can go over the top with anything, right? Yeah. Kind of like beer. They put too many hops in it now, and it hops in every style.
So bitter.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's with everything. There's an evolution of your taste buds. If you start off drinking wine, you probably start off drinking Riesling. Then you go to a Chardonnay, and then you go to maybe a Pinot Grigio, and then you go up to a red wine, maybe a Cabernet or a Merlot, and then you go to Cabernet, and then you go to Zinfandel, whatever. Same thing with beer. You start off with a Hefeweizen or a Pilsner, and you work your way up to maybe a brown or a red, and then all of a sudden you need more hops. Now you got more hops in it. Same thing with liquor. You just change the profile, and it's popular for a while, but then it dies off. Yeah. So I'd say
Goldschlager.
I think the old-fashioned way James Bond did it: shaken, not stirred.
Nice.
Yeah. Binge watching overrated?
No,
fuck. Yeah, you can't help it. That's how it's designed. Oh yeah.
And I just and they don't even get you through the credits before they kick in.
Yeah, I know, which does kind of bother me. A, because it makes that binging too easy, and B, there's a huge amount of human beings that had to work to make whatever the fuck you watched. I don't care, top to bottom.
Yeah,
it took a lot of humans, a lot of work.
Yeah,
and they deserve their 2 minutes.
Their credits.
2.5 minutes to run through the best boy. You know what I mean? It's like the best boy deserves that. Let alone like director of photography.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like
key grip.
Yeah, the grip.
Well, look,
Gaffer.
Do you guys? Mullen and I used to sit in the theater after movies and look at the key grip and all that. And look at all the names, right? Look for names for children. Right. When we were having kids, we would kind of look at the options for names for kids and that sort of thing. And do you guys stay to the very end until the last credits?
Most of the time.
Yeah,
by far.
I always stay through
until
all the
it says that no animals were harmed in the making of the
Right. And there's that circular.
MPAA.
What's that circular thing? Whatever it is.
Global. I think it's the Motion Picture
Association of America. Yeah.
All the union.
Badges.
I can't wait to see George's name up in lights. Director of. The pirate movie.
Right.
Proud of you, Georgia.
Nice.
Anyway.
Boys, I feel attacked on this one. Limited edition vinyl.
What?
Well, so if you're a small band, I'm usually more, if I like your stuff, I'm going to buy your album because that's how they're making money right now. Because they're not making a ton of money on shows.
Streaming. Nope.
Streaming at all. Right. Unless you're, what did Kyle say? He put songs from Epic Check on there.
Yeah.
He had like 170,000 streams and he got like $1.50 or something.
You were just like, man,
it's like nuts.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he sells 1,000 records.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
No, that's not
right?
terrible. So
Yeah.
I don't mind. I do have a little bit of FOMO sometimes when a band puts something out and it's like,
Yeah.
look at the splatter pink.
No, I love it,
vinyl.
dude. Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Because you can always hopefully be able to download it someday anyway.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's published on the cloud where you can still pay for it because somebody deserves to make some money off of that
Right.
fucking thing. But yeah, dude, I know I'm all for value added stuff like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes, man, like in smaller bands anyway, they throw extra shit in there, stickers or whatever the
stickers.
fuck.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, and keeping the analog version of it versus the digital version of it.
yes, yeah.
That digital version can go away like that
Any
tomorrow,
moment, dude.
you
Any
know?
moment. Yep.
But there's some
You don't ever-
longevity to a book,
Yeah.
to
Oh, yeah. No, I love it.
a record player,
Yeah.
to something that's got.
Yeah. And I'm a very tactile guy. I like
Anyway.
to pull
yeah.
it out. I like
Yeah.
to read the
I
line.
bet you
Yes.
do. Sorry.
Finally, overrated in 2024, boys. 1995.
Nice.
Overrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 90s.
Man, yeah, anything else you can think of from those eras that you'd throw on to? I think like some of that
man.
Britpop music from 95 era might throw into the overrated.
What about food? What about food or remember? There's like these
Sure, there are
traditions
food
like
trends. Oh, yeah.
cedar plank salmon or
Yeah.
stuff like that. What was the popular thing? Oh, I remember. I think back in the 90s or late 90s, early 2000s, foie gras or bone marrow
Mhm.
was the thing. Everybody had bone marrow
I
on it.
remember that. Yeah.
That shit is horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would they serve that? What
With the half a bone, and you just carve it right out
You
of the bone,
Peel it out.
like on purpose?
like
Yeah.
a big.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I
like
remember
a
doing that with
big
ribs
giant
like, as a kid.
snot rocket.
Yeah.
Basically, you pull
Yeah.
it out of there, and it's just this
marrow,
gelatinous.
yeah,
Wouldn't they
yeah.
cut the bone in half and then
Mhm.
you'd have
Scoop it. Yeah.
a
Oh,
little
so they run it
access?
through a bazaar.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
got a bandsaw on the back they clean once a month with. They do that.
bone marrow.
It's like
Yeah.
Indiana Jones,
I
and
used to
Temple
buy,
of Doom,
uh,
and the monkeys.
Yeah.
Right.
Bone dust and marrow for my dog as an
Oh.
additive for my dog.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great for a dog.
Yeah.
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 But put it on a menu.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
And people
Yeah.
spend extra money on it. Yeah.
Man.
Jeez.
Well, that was before pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice is majorly
Yeah,
overrated.
it's too
Oh
much.
my god!
Gone way too far. And that might be from 95-ish.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
The
Right.
start of it.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
It began.
Yeah, but it's never goes
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
Was it? You remember when there were green cars everywhere? Remember they went through that phase where there were these different shades of green,
Mm,
and there were the really good greens, and they were like, "Oh, that was a choice."
What year was you thinking on?
I always think that was early '90s.
Was it early 90s?
Yeah,
Because Dad had a 71 Torino
nice.
station wagon that
Oh,
was
yeah.
green.
yeah.
I wish
But
I wish
it was-
that car was still
It
around.
was like Ford Explorers and
Mm.
all these cars. Everybody had their different shades of green, kind of like Toyota right now has that muted group of colors, the
Yeah.
gray.
Yeah,
and
that
the,
are very flat.
they're flat.
That's
There's still a
interesting.
little bit of a
Yeah.
gloss on it, but it's just like a flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who's overrated?
Huh?
Your mom.
Oh, your mom.
Yes.
Mom.
Ah.
Boys, sharing is caring. Anything
It is.
exciting happening in
Yeah.
your
Uh,
worlds this week?
I went roller skating last week and really didn't do well at all. I went to Southgate Skate and went with Janelle's ex-husband and their son, Archer. And it was a free skate that was put on during their spring break.
Mm.
And there was probably 25 or 30 people there. And I was pretty confident that I would do well. And it turns out when you grow up skating, ice skating, it doesn't translate into roller skating. I haven't roller skated in like 40 years. I think in high school, that was the last time I
And
roller
Skate
skated.
King and Burien.
At Skate King in Burien, or even Southgate Skate in South or White Center,
Oh,
because I grew up in Burien and would go down there as well.
Mm.
And I did both, but I skated much more. And I made it 2 laps. The second lap was horrendous, and I fell on my
Oh, man.
ass.
Yeah.
And it looked like the Roadrunner or some cartoon where it's got the noise. yeah. Oh man. And then I sat down, took my skates off, and I was sore. My muscles were all shaking. And I'm like, that was 2 laps. And the last lap I was going maybe a half a mile an hour. Just inching along.
Little baby's like, go out of the way.
But I will give Southgate Skate a shout out. Really well run.
I think
great
so too.
staff, clean. They've just opened in July of last year. July of last year, they opened up an arcade in the old bank in the same parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
And so they've got that going on. And I haven't been in there yet, but they've got pinball and old school arcade games and that sort of thing. So I'm looking forward to going over there and checking that out as well.
Yeah, it's a good block.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And it's still there, man. That's from like the...
Yeah, not many of them left, man.
What is it, the 50s or 40s
it's
or something like that?
It's a big footprint.
It is.
Yeah, and I bet their liability is expensive.
Oh, I know, right?
But it's cool. They have shows there, so it's neat. They're
live music?
Live music right in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Everybody can just stand around the outside of it?
You skate around them.
Shut the
front
front
it's a thing.
door.
I saw bulk mail there. I saw the Accused there.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. From the Accused AD. Yeah, the modern version. Yeah, it was great. It was fantastic.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, get out there and support those folks out in White Center.
It's not as cool as our block, but it's a cool block.
It's a pretty cool block.
It's a pretty cool block.
Yeah. Go out there to Southgate Skate and get your skate on.
Nice.
I'll never skate again, but you guys should.
Never say never.
Right. How about you guys? You guys got anything you did this weekend or last weekend?
The weekend was taken up by the new baby. Not the new baby, the 1-year-old, playing with him. But
fresh.
I watched a movie today on the Amazons. It's free. I think it's through Tubi or something, but Amazon was free. From 1986. It's a movie called Eat and Run. You guys remember Ron Silver?
Yes.
So Ron Silver,
a way bigger star than he should have been.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is a horror comedy. So picture this alien comes down, and Ron Silver, I think, is the only recognizable actor in this whole movie. I didn't recognize anybody else, but it's a comedy. They do these running gags. So this giant, large alien with sharp teeth comes down. He's bald, comes down to Earth and hitches a ride in New Jersey with this old Italian dude that's making sausages. He's like, I've got the best, sausages in all of New Jersey, kind of thing. So the alien eats him and suddenly gains a liking for Italian food. So now he's going around and eating all these Italians in these stupid, funny ways. This is ridiculous. It's kind of like a Leslie Nielsen with Ron Silver
in the lead.
And the running joke on his character is that he does like a Sam Spade narration. But his character's actually talking like he's sitting in front of his captain.
Nice.
He's like, and then the captain looks at me with those.
Oh, nice. All right.
Bad. It's just stupid and ridiculous. Another running gag is that his girlfriend's a judge and she just releases everybody. She doesn't care. She's releasing all these mass murderers. His police captain is always eating something at his desk, and it's starts with like an ice cream cake, and then he's eating what he thought was a 7-layer cake, but he's bitching about it because he's like, there's only 6 layers in this cake. There's 1, 2, 3. And the next scene he's eating some other cake, and it's just, there's all these dumb, and it's stupid. It's a really stupid movie, but I got a few good chuckles.
All right.
That's always worth it.
Yeah.
So it's called Eat and Run, 1986.
Yeah.
Good year.
Yeah, I don't recognize anybody else. Sharon Sharth, Pat Ryan, but Ron Silver, you'll definitely recognize him. And
that's great.
Friggin'.
What made you watch that movie? What made you turn that on?
There was an article on Yahoo, I think this morning, that was like this forgotten 80s horror comedy movie. And I kind of breezed through the article and I was like, okay, I just remember the name. Eat and Run. And then, usually as I'm sitting at my day job at the desk, I'll have something on the background. So I flipped that on, and it was just so ridiculous that I kind of had to keep, turning and watching what is going on. So check that out if you get a chance. Eat and Run.
I like it.
Free on the Amazon.
All right.
Mikey, what about you? What's going on in your world?
Well, I've been working all week, but on Sunday, so it's too late for all of you out there. Black Market Skates is having a big party, and so like 3 of my favorite bands are playing, which is great. So that's Sunday afternoon. Yeah, but Just Test, my obviously personal favorite, Disease, the best drummer on earth, and then Fred Speakman and the Heaps, because their drummer is a famous skateboarder, and Speakman is incredible. So,
Where are they playing?
at the skate shop at Black Market Skates,
Which is
I want to say like 63rd and Aurora.
Oh, up there.
63rd or 4th, something like that.
Okay.
So it's out of town a little bit.
Skates. Right on.
Yeah.
Are we still doing, are you going to Retro?
Saturday night, yeah.
Retro
Emporium, yeah. So that's coming up. Yeah, because once a month they do live music there.
Yeah.
And so when it's friend of the show, Ray Smalley. And his other band.
Yeah, Elizabeth Better.
Yeah, with the Ames brothers. No, it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
We're 2 of the most talented humans possible.
Yeah.
They are great, and they're nice people.
Nice.
So, yeah, so that's a good weekend.
Jeff,
all the
you
way
gonna
around.
head down?
What day is that?
Saturday
evening.
Yeah.
I think the doors at 7 or the show's at 7, something like that.
Something like that. It's relatively early.
Yeah, I'll put that on my schedule.
Yeah, we could get a snack or something, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't think they'd have snacks there, do they?
No, but there's.
It's right there. We'll find out. It's Kent.
Kent or Auburn?
It's Kent.
Oh,
yeah.
Kent.
Right, you know, the Wild Wheat.
Mm-hmm.
It's right across the street.
Jeez,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Jeez.
Oh,
Kind of more towards the courthouse and all.
Gotcha.
I haven't been to Kent in a minute.
I know.
I haven't been to the Wild Wheat in a minute
No,
either.
me neither.
It's
That
gone.
place is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild
Is it
Wheat's gone?
No, it's there.
Oh,
but
it's not the same.
Last 2 times,
Oh,
not
no.
impressed.
Bummer.
So I'm a big sponsor of local.
Might have gotten
yeah,
sold.
no, you're
Might
good
have gotten
about it.
sold.
Maybe I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll give them another chance. But
Yeah,
the last 2 times, disappointed.
geez, that's a drag.
I always love going there with the kids and just the chill vibe that's in there with the cool booths and the colors and the bakery.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Go for a walk down to the duck pond.
Yep.
Check out the train track right there. Watch the trains go by.
Yeah.
Just a beautiful little spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Homespun, kind of like the Whistle Stop kind of a feel a little bit.
If it were a bakery.
Yeah, exactly. Just good service
Very
and
homey.
yeah, very homey, very, very welcoming.
They're 20 years in, right?
They're about the same as us.
Long time.
They're 30.
Yeah,
I think
wow,
they're close to
wow.
30.
Wow.
Yeah. I would say right around the same time we opened.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's cool.
1995.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, boys. Well, ending this here program on something positive. I found a quote by Kierkegaard.
Say that again.
Kierkegaard. He wrote, life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. That's the crappy part of life.
Yeah, geez, that's very astute.
Yeah.
Aye.
Well, thank you folks for being here. We appreciate you. We'll come do this again next week.
Oh, yeah, we have many surprises in store.
Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you think this episode is worth $1 or $5, the boys would love to have it.
And don't forget to visit r-townpodcast.com for all the links.
For less than a cup of coffee, you can also join the website in the member-only area for exclusive bonus content, vlogs, and more. It's just $3 a month or $30 a year. Thank you for listening to this production of Our Town Podcast Extraordinaire.